Hey everyone, Kyle Lewis here from the Worship Keyboard Tutorial YouTube channel, where we give you tips and tricks to help you with your worship keyboard ministry. This video is the first in a series that I'm calling Let the Melody Guide Your Chords. Now for the most part, the chords that we play will line up with the melody of the song. But there are times when the melody is outside of the chord structure. In fact, it could be so close that it could cause a little bit of a clash. So I like to adjust my playing on those. Now when we're reading a chord chart, we're not really aware sometimes of what those melody notes are and how they're outside of the chord structure. So I'm going to show you several examples of songs that I know of that have these melody notes outside of the chord structure. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you can be aware of future videos. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Alright, if you're ready, let's get started. So the song we're going to look at in this video is What a Beautiful Name. Now there's a few places where the melody is outside of the chord structure. The first place that we're going to find that is the verse. Now it starts kind of normal. There's nothing really weird about the beginning part. You were the Word in the beginning. All of that's pretty normal. One with God the Lord Most High. Now is where we find our first place. So you have God, that's part of the G chord. God the Lord. Here's where we have that weird note. So my chord written is a B minor chord. So I have B, D, F sharp. That's my B minor chord. But the note, the melody note, is a G. So that's outside, and it's kind of on that strong beat. It's the third beat. So I would tend to alter my chord to accommodate that melody note. So instead of playing that F sharp up here from my B minor chord, I'm going to raise it up to that G and then fall down on it for the beat 4. So it's almost like I have a G chord above my B in the bass. I have an F sharp here in the left hand as well. You could just play a regular B if you want. That's the way I play it. So I'm playing kind of a B minor chord, but I'm accommodating the melody note here. Now when you get to the chorus, what a beautiful name it is, what a beautiful name it is, the name of Jesus Christ my King. You have that same G note against the B minor chord, but it's syncopated and it goes by kind of quick and it's not really on a strong beat, so I wouldn't worry about altering it in that situation. Now the next place that we have the melody note outside of the chord structure is in the bridge section. Now there's a couple of places, but the one to pay real attention to is that first chord G. If I play a G chord, I have G, B, D, and I could add my G up in the octave here. But notice that the melody is F sharp and A. Death could not hold you. Interesting is that those two notes, F sharp and A, kind of sandwich my G chord. So here's my chord note, but the melody they want us to sing is that F sharp and A. So when I play this, I will actually add the F sharp and A to my chord. Now if you're into jazz or music theory, this is technically called a major 9 chord because you have a major 7 plus you have that added 9. So I would play some form of this chord. Death could not hold you, the veil tore before you. Now you have an F sharp there over the A chord. It's not that bad of a deal. The rest of the chords, the B minor and the F sharp, those work. But then you get to the second half of that bridge. The heavens are roaring, the praise of your glory. So you have that same place where you have that F sharp and A. So there again, I would accommodate and alter my chord to match the melody. Well, that's all that we have for part 1 of this video series. So make sure to check out the next one, which is part 2, Oh Come to the Altar. We'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.